The most dangerous lie the Matrix ever taught you is that hard work creates wealth. They conditioned you to believe that if you just put in more hours, sacrifice your sleep, and grind relentlessly, you will eventually become rich. But look around you. The people working the hardest, the ones doing back-breaking physical labor or answering emails for 12 hours a day, are usually the ones struggling the most. Hard work without leverage is just a modern form of slavery. Naval Ravikant, a highly successful investor and philosopher, leaked the ultimate code for scaling wealth in the Almanack of Naval Ravikant. He revealed a terrifying truth for the working class. In the modern matrix, your inputs should never match your outputs. The system wants you to trade 1 hour of your exhaustible life for 1 hour of pay. It is a linear trap, a dead end. The elite do not play this game. They use a fundamental physical and economic principle called leverage to completely decouple their time from their income. They do not work harder, they build systems. Whether it is an automated logistics network, an expanding e-commerce infrastructure, or digital media that broadcasts to millions, they create machines that work 24 hours a day. They replicate their effort infinitely, extracting massive wealth from the 3D world while they sleep. To escape the linear trap, you must stop being a gear in someone else's machine and learn how to clone yourself. Today, we decode the leverage protocol. The Matrix's education system is a factory. It is designed to mass-produce replaceable parts for a machine you do not own. They teach you generic skills. They give you a standardized degree and a job title. But here is the brutal truth of the economic matrix. If society can train you, society can replace you. If your skills can be memorized from a textbook, someone cheaper will do your job, or a line of code will eventually erase it completely. To break free, you must acquire what Naval calls specific knowledge. Specific knowledge cannot be mass-produced in a classroom. It is highly technical, highly creative, and born from your unique obsessions. It is the deep, battle-tested understanding of how to engineer a flawless last-mile logistics network when everyone else fails. It is the psychological mastery of digital algorithms that keep millions of people watching your content. It is the intuition required to scale an e-commerce brand from nothing. To you, acquiring this knowledge feels like play. It is your obsession. But to the rest of the world, it looks like exhausting, impossible work. When you build your foundation on specific knowledge, you eliminate competition entirely. You are no longer a generic employee. You become a monopoly of one. The matrix can no longer price you like a commodity because your exact mental architecture cannot be replaced. But having the knowledge is only the foundation. To extract massive wealth from the 3D world, you must multiply that knowledge using the ultimate weapons of the elite. Having specific knowledge makes you valuable, but it does not make you free. To escape the physical limits of your 24-hour day, you need a multiplier. You need leverage. In the old matrix, leverage required permission. If you wanted to scale your wealth, you had to beg a bank for capital, or you had to manage an army of human employees. You were constantly bound by friction, human error, and the need for someone else to say yes. Naval revealed that the newest and most terrifyingly effective form of leverage requires absolutely no permission: code and media. This is the ultimate cloning protocol. When you build an automated e-commerce system or integrate a flawless delivery management software, you are writing code that works for you relentlessly. When you deploy a faceless video into the digital ether, you are creating a media asset that broadcasts your specific knowledge to millions. You do not need anyone's permission to write the code. You do not need anyone's permission to hit publish. These digital assets become your tireless army. They do not sleep. They do not complain. They do not demand a salary. You build the software once, you record the video once, and they go out into the 3D world, operating 24/7, hunting for resources, and depositing the wealth directly into your vault. You are no longer trading your exhaustible time for money. You have successfully decoupled your physical body from your earning potential. But to control this digital army and maintain your empire without burning out, you must execute the final mental shift. The final trap of the Matrix is getting you to build a massive system, only to become a slave to it. The system wants you to upgrade your lifestyle the moment you make more money, trapping you in a golden cage where you still have to work relentlessly just to maintain your status. But Naval teaches that the purpose of wealth is not to buy expensive things to impress people you do not even like. The true purpose of wealth is absolute freedom. Wealth is having assets that earn while you sleep. It is the ability to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. When you successfully deploy permissionless leverage, you stop being a worker. You become the architect. You oversee the e-commerce infrastructure, you direct the media, and you monitor the logistics code, but you do not grind. You step back into the vault, completely detached, watching your digital clones execute the mission. The 3D world is a linear trap. Working harder is the algorithm of the prey. Permissionless leverage is your escape hatch. Stop trading your exhaustible life for exhaustible money. Build your specific knowledge. Clone yourself through code and media. Construct your tireless digital army. If you are ready to decouple your time from your income, escape the linear trap, and command your own automated empire. Subscribe to The Lost Chapter. Guard your vault. Clone your code.